Hello everyone, welcome back on this channel, and this video is about how to study in a correct manner. So this video is not intended for a specific course or a specific class. A student pursuing any course or is in any class can follow this method of studying, which is a tried and tested method of myself, and I even follow it today. So let us begin with the steps to study in a correct manner without having any backlogs. So the first step is get the knowledge of your subjects properly. Know each and every subject, know what that subject demands, and how is the difficulty level of that subject for you. Then the second step is print the syllabus sheet. Now, if for example you are a student of first year of BPT of MUHS University, so what you have to do, you have to take a printout of your class, that is first year, of all subjects, and keep that hard copy of syllabus along with you at the time when you study. Then is gather PYQs. At least past 5-year question papers should be available with you, be it internal examinations, which includes terminals, tests, or prelims exam, and the proper university exam question papers. You can either write down the PYQs or else take it in a PDF format or print it. Then the next step is note all the PYQs chapter wise. So now if you are having, for example, a PYQ of 2025 winter, so what you have to do, you have to classify it according to chapter. Suppose you are making notes of electrotherapy, then you have to while making the notes or while classifying the PYQs, what you have to do, you have to make a different column. Suppose for HCP, so all PYQs of HCP should be noted down. Suppose for shortwave diathermy, so that you should classify it. So for every other topic you should be having specific PYQs, so that when you will study a specific topic for your exam, then you have a proper set of PYQs ready, rather than just turning out the pages of all the question papers just to find a one topic. I hope that you are clear with that. Then is begin with basics. So I always suggest that you should have your basics clear. For example, if you are studying kinesiology, so kinesiology is all about biomechanics. So for biomechanics, your basic part includes knowledge of axis planes, then osteokinematics, arthrokinematics, etc. etc. So these basic topics should be clear before moving to advanced topics like complexes such as shoulder complex or hip complex, which is now for your first year. So this is the hierarchy of studying each and every topic which applies for other subjects as well. So while choosing a subject to study, you should look out for the basic topics. If you are clear with the basic topics, then only move to the advanced topics. If you are not clear with basics, then even though how much time you will invest in studying advanced topic, that will be remain in your memory for a short term basis, or else you will not understand it and you will end up mugging that topic. So it is upon you whether you have to mug it or you are willing to understand that topic and remember it for long time. So yes, this was the fifth point. Now is choose one topic, understand it. So see, whenever you sit to study, you should decide firstly that now I will be studying this topic. So if you are clear about that topic in your college or in your college classes, then no need to sit and understand it from basics. But majorly what happens is that sometimes some points are not clear, so you should take at least help of 2 to 3 textbooks, understand the topics. If you are not understanding it by reading or just from the textbooks, refer to YouTube videos, or else you can take guidance from your college mentors, be it your teacher mentor, professor mentor, or else your senior can be your mentor. So yes, that is one thing of understanding one topic. Then after you understand it, you have to give a passive reading of that topic from any of the textbooks. So I prefer to give passive readings of at least 2 textbooks. Then after you are done with passive reading, you have a rough idea about what is given in which textbook, so that when you sit for making the notes, you are aware about which book to refer for which point. Okay, so this is the benefit of passive reading. So I hope that you are clear about what is passive reading and what is active recall. So yes, passive reading is also important, and then you can focus on important topics. So while doing passive reading, you are reading randomly about in the textbook and you're reading all the topics. Then what you have to do, in that one topic you should look out what are the main topics which are included in the PYQs list. Okay, so suppose you are studying kinesiology, shoulder complex. So now in shoulder complex, you know that the major PYQ asked is scapulohumeral rhythm. So this is one topic which is mostly asked. So what you will do, you will start with understanding that topic in depth. Then you are clear about that major topics, you should progress with other topics too. Then this means that your understanding is clear. Now you should begin with making the notes and be very clear. I am telling about university exams. So at least in Maharashtra University, for BPT, the professors or the examiners expect us to write descriptive answers. Your micro notes technique of neat times will not help you in university exams or internal exams of colleges, as the professors or the university itself has a rule, or let's say it is a process from going on from long back, that description is most important, and you won't get marks or deserving marks if you don't fill up the pages. So I want you to get an idea about what I mean by filling up the pages. So filling up the pages doesn't mean that you have to write a complete textbook in your answer sheet. So filling up the pages means you have to segregate the answer, make points, make sub points, and then you have to mention the topics. Okay, so this what it makes your answer sheet looks clear, understandable, presentable, and the examiner gives you marks easily. So that is one thing of making descriptive notes. See, I am not in oppose of making micro notes, but making micro notes can prove a big mistake if you follow only micro notes till the end of your exam, as sometimes in examinations, framing sentences, remembering the exact correct line for that definition, it requires a lot of time. And as we all know that completing 80 marks paper in 3 hours or whatever your university time is, it is difficult. And then too, if you are not aware about how to frame sentences or how to write the definitions, then it would be much difficult for you. So yes, this was one of the topic which majorly students face in the initial years of their courses. So you should be aware of that. Notes should be descriptive, at least main lines or main points should be descriptive. You won't get marks if you write only a single word. Even though it is the most important word, the professor won't give you marks more than half or one for each word. So yes, that was one point. Now the 8th step is self-revision. See, now you're ready with your proper notes, be it descriptive, be it micro notes, but the major step is self-revision. So how will you do the self-revision? Again, you will go to the PYQ list, take your notebooks of the notes or notes pages, and then sit, compare both. Firstly, you should take the PYQ page, then read one PYQ. So here it is given scapulohumeral rhythm. So you'll remember that what can I write in scapulohumeral rhythm. Then frame the headings. Then start frame the headings, subheadings, again headings, subheadings. Like this, you want to frame an answer in your mind. Then you will look out for the notes and then check that whatever you thought in your mind regarding the headings and subheadings, was all the headings, subheadings given in your notes included while you was doing the active recall of framing an answer in your mind. So if this is the thing which is followed while you do the active recall, that means you are still well versed with that topic and you are remembering the topic easily. Then what you have to do, that is 9th step, is group discussion. So see, Before group discussion also, one more point which I forgot to mention is that after you're done with proper notes, check that even without using a single textbook, only with your notes will you be able to answer a full LAQ or any question based on that topic. So this gives you a judgment regarding your notes, that are your notes enough or proper, so that you can answer your question, be it LAQ, be it SAQ, any question. You should have enough content in your notes so that you can answer any question without looking, or you can study for any exam without looking for the textbooks. As I know what type of hurry and what type of pressure is there, 1 or 2 nights before your university exam, you can't sit and open the textbooks and look out for each and every topic, search it in the textbooks. So there plays the major role of notes. So yes, that was one important point which I missed. So this proves that you are ready with your notes and your notes are enough for you. See, I would suggest that make your own notes. The topics which are easy for you may be difficult for other students. So randomly or blindly never follow others' notes, as the difficulty level for you both will be different, and the topics which are described can be also different. And also, while you're doing the, now we'll begin with the 8th point, which is self revision. Now when you revise it, revise them initially in such a way that even if you open notes just before 2 days of exam, you can remember or recall everything. So you should give your 100% from that first recall. Okay, so first recall should be such a way that you should imagine that after 2 days you're having exam, and how will you revise that topic or that point. So this is the method of self revision. Then is your group discussion. So what do I mean by group discussion? That in your day to day chit chat with your friends or classmate, you should include study related topics, and so that even without opening books you can revise it without getting tired. The revision becomes just so effortless that you don't even realize that when you finish a whole chapter or a whole difficult topic in some minutes or hours, which if you decide to study on your own you can require more hours. So what I suggest you is that always make a group of friends which is either more studious than you or is similar to you in your studies. So always prefer that your friends or group of friends are good in studies if you want to do good in your studies. Rather than that, for other college stuffs, you have other batchmates or other classmates too. But what I wish to tell is that your specific best friends or the students which you sit with or you chit chat with them daily should have such qualities if you wish to go ahead in your career also. So only such students will be interested in group discussions of academics. Other than that, other students are not interested in group discussion of academics, and I tell you that group discussion is the major part, and you get a lot of time in your colleges or college between two lectures or in a break where you can do this kind of group discussion. So yes, this was the importance of group discussion. And then is the 10th step, you have to go to the syllabus spreadsheet and you have to take each and every topic which you're completed with at least self revision. Okay, so when you tick that topic or when you tick in front of that topic, it gives you a sense of accomplishment and you are relieved from the stress of the vast syllabus. So you can just have an idea about how much time you require for covering every topic and what topics are remained to cover off. Okay, and the last step is move towards the next topic. Don't stick to one topic for long duration, as exam will be of full syllabus, not of any one topic which you like or which you have done multiple revisions of. So yes, this was major 11 steps which you should follow to study in a correct manner. And I hope that even if you're a student of any other course, even if you follow this method, you will surely succeed in your academics. Yes, thank you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more such videos.